bartender for most of my early 20s. Bartending in two different bars at two different sides of town, I sure did see a lot. Alcohol, cheating, lies, the drama, the pool table, and so much more.
I was there for it all, and now I'm here to tell you a few of my stories from being a former bartender.
Hi everybody, this is Chelsea. Welcome to Stories from a Former Bartender. Today we're going to be diving into episode 1, which is Asking Who the DD Is, Gone Wrong. I remember it pretty well. I was working an afternoon shift at one of the bars, and 3 gentlemen came in. You could clearly tell they had already been drinking. 2 of them were already trying to pass out at the bar, and I just did not feel comfortable serving them. So I decided that I would go ahead and make the one gentleman something to eat because I know him, he's a family friend. Well, I was in the back making them something to eat. I could hear them out front yelling for me to come back up front. I was the only person in the bar at the time. So I was having to cook, clean, bartend, do it all on my own. So I go back up front and they were asking me to serve them. I go, can you guys please tell me which one of you is driving because I really don't want to serve so-and-so because he's like passing out the bar. He's down on the bar like this. And they just started getting mad at me. They're like, hey, what's it matter who's driving? And I'm like, because I really want to know. You might not know it, but it's actually the bartender's job to cut you off if you're at a limit to where you are not able to drive. And that was pretty well what I was going to do. I hadn't even served them. They clearly came from another bar already drunk like that. And at the time, I just kind of walked away. I wasn't really getting into an argument with them. I went back to flip the guy's hamburger. And I came back in, and his burger was ready, so I gave him his burger and his fries. He's sitting there eating, and the guy beside of him goes, are you going to give him a beer yet or not? I go, no, I'm not. I wanted to know who was driving. You wouldn't answer me. I fixed him food. He actually got so mad at me. He looked at the 2 other guys. He goes, we're leaving. Grabbed the dollar bill out of the $1 that they had tipped me. Grabbed the dollar bill out of my tip jar and threw my tip jar behind the bar. Thank God it was plastic because it almost hit me. And that is why I'm a little leery to ask who the DED is from now on. And that is episode 1 of Stories from a Bartender. Don't forget to stay tuned because episode 2 will be dropping soon and it might be even juicier than the first one. Thanks, guys.